So JJK is back with another chapter focusing on Sukuna versus Kashimo. And yes, this chapter isn't saying anything on Gojo's revival or something. Satoru's dead, so just cope with it, Gojo fans who thinks he's coming back with a half body. Well, let's focus on chapter 237 and see what's in store for us. So Kashimo versus Sukuna is about to begin, but Hakari joins the fight, but not against Sukuna, but Uram. Hakari said he made a promise, so he can't let Uram live. Hakari opens his domain and Uram activates ice formation against him. And below, we see Sukuna versus Kashimo about to start battle as well. And Sukuna got a delivery from Uram, which was the cursed weapon which Yorozu constructed in exchange for a binding vow of death, Cursed Tool Kamutoke. Using Sukuna uses an electric attack on Kashimo, with his cursed weapon saying good old times. But Kashimo has resistance to electric-based attacks because of his cursed energy, and he asks Sukuna if he became the strongest or was born the strongest. Sukuna replies that he doesn't know as he was an unwanted child. Kashimo asks how did Sukuna interact with other without knowing weakness? Or how did he show affection or mercy? Because Kashimo says he couldn't do so. He saw all other humans as piece of dirt. Kashimo also asks Sukuna to teach him if strength is to be alone and find a place to properly show your powers, is it the punishment of the strong people? Sukuna calls Kashimo extravagant and says even Gojo was the same. Sukuna taps his head with the weapon and calls upon Kashimo to fight him, and Kashimo, now on the offense, Kashimo trying to land a hit on Sukuna, using his staff, but Sukuna blocks it with his weapon. So Hakari versus Uram goes up and Sukuna versus Kashimo goes down. We finally see Kashimo's cursed technique, called Genjuku Hasa translated, to Phantom Beast, Amber, and was able to land a punch on Sukuna. And Kashimo's cursed technique was explained that his cursed technique remakes his body to be able to blast any kind of attack, which Kashimo can make from his cursed energy, and he was still able to land another blow on Sukuna as his cursed technique enhances his agility, and the waves he blasts evaporates anything which gets touched. But Kashimo surpasses human body to make these happen. Thus, once his cursed technique ends, Kashimo's body will break, which is quite the drawback. Then the narrator says that Sukuna had a method of reviving his original body only once without using reversed cursed technique. But Sukuna had intentionally halted it, and we finally see Sukuna in his original form. Well, Gojo's dead, and there's nothing about Gojo coming back. Well, this was a very good chapter. We got to see Kashimo's cursed technique and Sukuna's true form. Can Kashimo still handle the current Sukuna? Well, Jujutsu Kaisen is quite unpredictable, so let's see what's in store next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe.